in the CHL and in the OHL. Hunter Haight is so that like he is going to be a no shit legit high ceiling offensive guy for the Minnesota Wild at some point whenever he does make it. Like some of the passes, he is unbelievable. Like I would say the one thing I would bring up if I was going to try to find like a negative for him this year, I'd like to see a little bit more just like consistency at times. Because there's definitely some games where, you know, you'll go a period where like, oh, I just remembered that I'm actually watching a game with Hunter Haight, but then all of a sudden he just comes out of nowhere and just like toe drags 3 dudes to oblivion, just like puts one on a tee, usually for Misa. But he is, again, some of the plays that he's been making this year with the puck are legitimately like otherworldly. Like he is just in Sports Center top 10 mode at all times. Just over a point per game right now, but he had another very nice week. 3 games this week for Saginaw. They're up 4-1 right now. I wonder if he's chimed in and lit the score sheet up there tonight. But yeah, probably. I think he had 4 assists in 3 games, if I'm remembering that correctly. And like they were all absolute fucking dimes. And there's a couple super high end, high ceiling guys on that team too, where they're very fun to watch. Like they've got that kid for the 2024 NHL draft, Zane Parekh on the back end. He had like 22 goals as a defenseman as a rookie last year in the OHL. They have Michael Misa, who's going to be one of the guys contending for first overall in 2025. So it's a team that's just like loaded with offensive talent. And he's right at the top of that list of guys that are just making highlight reel play after highlight reel play. Even the face-off dot, he's improved this year as well. But like whether he's playing center, whether he's playing wing, he always approaches the game like a center, where he always wants that puck on his stick. He's flying through the neutral zone, just like an absolute like entry demon. Where if like you're having one of those games where you just like can't get through the neutral zone, just like get out of the way and give Hunter Haight the puck. And that's just an easy entry to set up the offense. But like the thing with him too is that I really like is that it's not just happening in transition or like rush offense. He's making things happen like at a standstill in the offensive zone too. So he's just been very fun to watch. And again, nice solid week for him with 4 assists in 3 games. And then, like I said, I have just pulled it up again. He's got 17 points so far this year in 14 games. So I still think there's more in terms of like the actual accounting stats for him. There's plenty more out there because, like I said, he can be inconsistent at times, but when he's on, my God, can he take over a hockey game? So he looks great.
Nice. Now, gotta take a chance to chirp Isha and start a new bit. He tries to patriotically say, "Oh, Canada." Instead, he has typed out, "Oh, Canada." So moving forward, it's Canada.
I mean, this fucking guy.
Canada.
Way to go,
we
Isha.
are calling it Canada moving forward. I don't care if anyone else thinks it's funny. I will literally never type Canada again on Twitter. It's Canada. I think we lost Z. Oh, he's there.
I'm still here. It's literally, it's not working. Like it's just one bar. I'm gonna fight. It's like they are just terrible. What a shitty service this is. But I'll just keep talking and I'll probably fucking like be in and out. I'm gonna lose my mind this episode. I can tell.
Nice.
But Hunter Haight definitely making the most highlight reel Sports Center top 10-esque plays. But so far, like, and I said this at the time that they drafted him, Rasmus Kumpulainen is one of my favorite hockey players to watch, at least like with the Minnesota Wild prospect pool. He's massive, as we've said before. But just like, despite, again, it's not that he's a poor skater. He's not fast, but somehow is an absolute demon in transition, does not lose the puck. Another guy that just gets you easy entries all the time. And like, he just at all times has the puck on a string. And he, after the first probably 4 or 5 games, really settled into the OHL and like is lighting it up And again, he's a guy that projects as like a really solid middle six center, plays both sides of the puck with some secondary offense. But now he's just like becoming a main part of the offense for Oshawa. And again, he's not moving fast, but he somehow just glides through like the opposition with the puck on his stick with ease. And the amount of assists he has by doing that and just giving someone a tap in backdoor open net, it's unbelievable. The one thing with him is sometimes his offense ends up with him like skating around the offensive zone. No one can take the puck from him. He's very good, obviously, with a giant frame. Like he knows how to use it. But sometimes he will rely on like a shot from deep that really has no chance of going in unless someone gets a piece of it. But it's very hopeful. It's like the one big criticism he's got probably is sometimes he just settles for hope plays. And definitely like be guilty of just like hanging on to the puck just to hang on to it. Like, but then there are times where he does it and he does.
Do you blame fans a little bit for him just like shooting like that when they just keep screaming shoot for no reason when they know nothing?
Yeah, he's just listening. You know, he's a good listener. That's it. He's just doing what everyone's telling him to do. So I mean, he'll fit right. You know, he'll make everyone very happy in the NHL. He is obedient. Yeah. But another guy, a monster week. Like last game, I think it was Sunday. 1 goal, 2 assists, both assists, just dimes again. He had one that he took the puck away in the neutral zone, and this guy that was so he starts the transition the other way. He's got, I think it was Beckett Seneca, who's another kid that's going to go right middle first round, probably late first round, middle first round. Solid player, very fun to watch. Another big boy who's got crazy skill, scores at will, basically. But like he legitimately had this defenseman who he stole the puck from, like at one point just climbing on top of him, trying to dispossess him to the point where he just like football stiff armed and shoveled the puck with one hand backdoor. And Beckett Seneca was right there for the tap in, where I was like, it's like a cheat code. Like no one can take the puck from him. But he is just such a smart player too when he wants to be. It's like he's legit. So like it's so entertaining to watch him, like because he shouldn't be able to make some of the plays that he's making, but he just does it. Like you can't take the puck away from him. And there's the fact that he's so good in transition, despite not moving quickly whatsoever. It like boggles the mind, but that he's just making these ridiculous plays. Like, all right, well, it works.
Good. Yeah, all I'm hearing right now, all I'm hearing is Jaromir Jagr with less style and can't shoot the puck. That's all I'm hearing.
Same type of ceiling. Same type. It's, you know, it's the same guy. But he's just been so fun to watch. It took him a little bit to get settled to the OHL, like coming over from Finland, obviously. But even then, settled in quite quickly after that. And now he is just an absolute monster for Oshawa. So he's up to, I had just had that up again. He's got right around a point per game now. But especially Sunday, just another monster performance. I think there's a decent ceiling with him. You just let him marinate and continue to develop. So very positive, very, very positive start to the season for him coming over from Finland. Should be going for the a spot in that World Juniors team too. That Finland team's gonna be good. So he should be a guy that's got a chance to make that team and chip in. I think he was the summer. Was it I can't remember if it was the summer World Juniors or if it was I think it was the Helenka. But that's where I first really started noticing him more than I ever had before, because he was doing the same shit where he was just somehow dicing through Team Canada like at 1.8 miles per hour, but somehow just getting through everybody and just like throwing them shelf. I'm like, what is going on? Sorry, kilometers per hour. There we go.
Fair. Oh man, are there other OHL guys?
So yeah, one more guy, Servac Petrovsky.
Oh, of course.
Pretty hot and cold. Like there's certain games where he looks incredible. He's flying again, like another player who he's kind of like in the mold of like a Connor Dewar, where there's just a lot of things that he can do and he's very reliable. But I mean, he kind of goes how Owen Sound is going, where like they either look unbelievable and they're dangerous every time they have the puck, or they just get shelled. So again, there's certain games I think that he's like popping off, and then other games where either he's not noticeable or he's making like some really poor decisions. But I would say he's been a little bit inconsistent, but then you just see those flashes. And again, he has a ridiculous release. Like that one timer that he has, like it's on and off his stick and into the back of the net before the goalie has any idea where the pass is going to him. Like it's crazy. So I haven't watched as much Owen Sound as I would have liked. The viewings I've had of them have not been all that great, but then I've gone back and like watched some other games where I knew that he did play well, or at least was like popping off the score sheet. And again, it's just like very hit miss with him. But he's another guy that like where they got him in that draft is still mind blowing to me. But I would say inconsistent start, but you can still see the flashes for Petrovsky. I think he's still just under or maybe right around a point per game still, even playing as inconsistent as he kind of is. But I would say of the three, he's definitely the third. If you're going to try to rank the OHL guys right now, at least in terms of performance this year.
Sure. Nope, that's fair.